Hello everyone. Okay, I've made it down to the lake now, or I don't know, probably about 200 yards away from the lake. I do have this on today. The gnats, I don't know if the camera's picking them up, they're just swarming on me. It's pretty exciting for me. For any of you that have seen the other videos with the Salt Lake that I did or Kenneth Cram did, at this point, there was obviously no lake to be seen back there. I'm going to walk behind the camera here in just a second and show you what's going on. This lake has moved at least 3/4 of a mile, probably closer to a mile, this way as it expanded and filled up with all this rain we've been getting down here. Let me get this zoomed down this trail right here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. That's the lake right there. I'm going to go down to the next position. If I can get to it, it is the exact same spot that I set up my camera for all my previous ones at this location, and that Ken set his up for his video that he shot up here. Get right back with you when we get down there. Okay, hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad. I have to face you this way. There's no choice about it unless I want to go all the way around the lake, which is not going to happen. The spot you're looking at right now, right there, is where I set up my tripod for my two videos I did out here before. It's where Ken set his up on the scene where we come walking on the trail onto the Salt Lake. Let me back it out. It's out there. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. The spot where we were talking about the different animal prints and such that are in the video is right there. The spot where he set up his game camera and got the pictures, the great pictures of the coyotes moving, coming back in the morning, is right there. Not the piece of land right here, but in between that and the next piece of land back there. When I first came down here, it was the dead middle of the drought, and I had camera problems. From this spot where I'm standing right now, let me see if it'll tighten in out there. To that point, there was no water at all. As a matter of fact, you had to go around that point about 150, 200 yards to get to the water. Now, to give you an example of how far away we're talking about right now, that's a long way, folks. All this out here used to be just dry salt. So, yes, we're having a lot of, I'm going to spin you a little bit, get you all the wind noise here. Show you this backside over here, which I have never seen water in. Yeah, we've been getting just a crazy amount of rainfall down here, as everybody in the country's heard about. We've had just way too many deaths. We have way too much property damage. It's been a horrible cycle of weather for us. We went from one of the worst droughts in recorded history to some of the, actually we're breaking rainfall records. Just a little north of me, about an hour and a half north of me, is Corpus Christi. And if I'm not mistaken, last time I heard, they'd gotten over 42 inches of rain in the last 30 days, and they've gotten more rain since the last time I checked. However, try to find a silver lining. This was an ecosystem that was about to disappear. The water had gotten down to the point where it was probably only maybe 200 yards across. It was so full of salt that it had become useless for anything. I mean, it's always going to be salty water here. This is a salt flat. But it had just become, it was almost a solid. It had gotten so thick and crusted. All this rain coming in has refilled this lake. Where I'm standing at right now, the lake is about 8 inches below me, lower than my foot is. Once it reaches this point right here, it's over the top and going out into the brush country around here. not that that would really hurt anything. I mean, nature takes care of its own, but this should give you an idea of the astronomical amount of rain we've had down here. It filled a lake.